Greetings, my friends. This is Tracy Allen, and I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard somebody say, be your best you? Like, have you had someone say to you, how do you be your best you? Well, I am super excited because today's Digital Marketing Supply blog report, the DMS blog report, I've got my dear friend, well, her name is Michelle, but she's been going by a new way. That is her branding. So I didn't want to mess it up because in the credits, y'all see that I have Michelle. And so I just wanted to say her name was Michelle, but she goes by a new way. And I'm going to have her explain some of that to you. But, I also have been having some technical difficulties. And so we had to do things a little bit different. I had to improvise this morning. So you probably hear me really clear through the mic. I'm having her, you're going to see her. You see her right there. But you're going to hear her through the phone so that we could make sure that we could pull this thing off. So let me go ahead and bring my girl up. What's happening? A new way.
Greetings, y'all. Oh my God. It's a beautiful day to be on digital marketing with Tracy Allen.
Thank you. I'm super excited. You and I have been friends for many years, back when our children were
20.
really children. Yes. And so I, as I've watched your journey, as I've watched you doing all of these magnificent things, and you're coming out and just helping other people, I just was like, hey, you got to be on my show. You got to tell people, because this year I want people to really get some tips on being their better self, doing better in their business. And so you can't really do better in your business, and you can't help other people if you're not being your best self. Am I right?
Yes. Well, correct.
Yes, ma'am. So let me say hello. Put my glasses on. So, all right. Hello, everybody. Perfect. So, Lachey, is that how you say it? Lachey. She said it sounds perfect. So, thank you. That my wonderful friend Pam. She says a new way. I love that. Yes, indeed. Hey, girl. Hey there. Good to amen to that. Right. So thank you guys for showing up. And I'm going to let Michelle, excuse me, a new way. Tell us a new way.
That's fine. We friends. We know that my name is Michelle Campbell. We know that.
So, but I want you to first tell people what made you come up with a new way.
Oh, that's a long story, but it's okay. It was given to me spiritually. At first it came from a group that I was a circle that I was had helped build, and then it was given to me as a brand name, a new way, because I was doing things a new way.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And so what are the things that you are doing that has brought you, like, share something that has manifested for you as part of tapping into your best you?
Okay. The things that I have manifested is love, unconditional love for me that I never done, that I never had before. The things that I have manifested was healing in spaces within me, body wise, mind wise, heart, womb, where I never done before. What I have manifested was also the process of healing in my family as well. That in a space that we've never been before. Um, so, what I have manifested is also clarity that I never had before. It's so I can make a long list of things that I have manifest, but it all started from healing myself, and that's where it started from. Me sitting down, focusing, and choosing to heal the wounds that was very wounded within my heart, in my mind, and of course in my womb space. So that's where it started from.
Okay, makes sense. So that inspired, that's when you started realizing that you were needing to make some changes Like,
Yeah.
what was one of the things that really stood out for you where you said, I got to make a
Oh,
change?
well, I've always been changing for the last 24 years. It's a process. It's not like you can do this overnight, So, but the pivotal was I had a nervous breakdown in 2019, and I did.
Mhm.
And what had me to do that was children. Each other children. That's what did it for me. Because you think you're a mom, you're a single mom, and you're trying to do these things and think that this is right and this is correct. And when it don't go your way, it's like, wow, the burden and the pressure that was on me that I didn't even realize that it was me.
Mhm.
And when I saw that it was me, and that's when I had this big epiphany and
Mhm.
say, wow, well, that's what I saw, where I need to heal my heart. Because I really thought that I was okay. I didn't know that it was other things that I had to do within me. And once I chose me to heal myself, that's when things shifted in my life.
Mhm.
I start confronting the things that I didn't know that was there. I start accepting the things that I've done that I wasn't aware, and accepting things that I wasn't the best mom that I could have been. But I
Mhm.
didn't know that because it's other ways. Once you heal your heart, you'll start seeing other clarities of ways to do things besides the things that you have done before. And that means it helped me to change my perspective of being the mother.
Mhm. Woo!
Yeah.
I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps because I mean, we live in this world where there's so much going on and everybody's so
Yes.
busy, everybody's rushing around, and nobody's taking that time to get quiet and just kind of tune into who you are and what's going on with you. And mental health, people with mental health issues
Yes.
is just out of control. And so
Yes.
I think it is so, so valuable to have this connection, to go ahead and have this interview. Because, like I said at the beginning, we're talking about running businesses and doing all of these great things. But if we're
Yes.
not taking care of who we are, it means nothing. So, thank you so much for being so transparent to share that that was something that made you wake up and say, okay, it's time to find a new way. So, let me ask you, out of all of the wonderful changes that have come about, like what's one of your favorite things that you're super excited about?
Oh my God, y'all. If y'all don't know that I host a talk show with Patrick Devine every Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. That right there is the pivotal for me. I didn't even see that coming. And to share and to connect and to help others, have a voice, where they came, how did they come about with their business and their healing, their spiritual healing. So that platform there is one that was a blessing. On top of others, of course, Sacred Journeys, my
Mhm.
own,
Mhm.
my own brand business, helping and guiding women to heal themselves in their womb spaces, mind, heart, and womb. So also I do spiritual counseling. It's a lot that I have to have a list of things that actually came about. But the one that came surprisingly was the host of the talk show. Hope to see y'all there though. Patrick Devine, IG in a new way. Every
Okay.
Friday night. That right there was the most, yeah, it did.
Okay, I love that. I love that. There's the chat is just blowing up with comments and stuff, and so all right. So Pam says, "Oh, that's great. It's wonderful having such a good friend and sharing this information. Absolutely. Um, a new way. That's my sis. All right." Healing, all right, abundant. She has a lot to say, some good stuff there.
I see. I
Yes.
see. Yes, because that's what it is. If you don't choose yourself first, because we as women, we always put everybody before us, and we
Mhm,
do. We
mhm,
we always be the last one. But when you start choosing yourself first, everything will shift and get
mhm,
in alignment. And that's where you can be the best you, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Not 99.9,
Right.
100%. You
100.
know.
That's right.
Yes, 100%.
Pam said
100%.
that
Because we give everybody else 100%. Why not give yourself that same
exactly.
treatment?
Exactly. So Pam says she's glad you found your healing, and she'd like a link to the show. Okay, so we gotta make sure you put that in the chat once we get off of here.
Okay,
Make sure that you put it in the chat so that it's
I
easy for
will.
people to find. Yes, but I so agree with you. Making sure that tapping into who I truly am has been a journey. It's been a journey, because I don't feel like at any point I wasn't me, but I was trying to find me. And as a child, when I would hear people say they went off to try to find themselves, I was like, what does that mean? But
Right.
I get it now. And now that, as everybody knows that watches, that knows me, that I've entered into the world of the pre-need arena, helping people with getting their pre-planning done, but I'm still a
Yes.
digital marketer. So I had to just accept the fact that I'm gonna just choose two sides of me. The marketing side to continue to do, because I'm a creative person. I got to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing in that respect. But then there's that the need to help people with getting the final exit strategy taken care of. So I can't let that go, because that was who I am supposed to be. I'm supposed to help people with this stuff. So hey, but
Exactly.
you can't really move forward if you're still just kind of trying to figure things out. I mean, you're always moving
Exactly.
forward, but just when you really just feel like you can explode is when you've found it. And so I'm so excited for you that you found it. And so are there any let me see, let me make sure that if there's any questions that you need to answer, but if any
Yes, anyone want to ask? Because I'm like her. I have two sides. You know, got the platform. I love to talk. I love to share wisdom and knowledge and understanding because I'm a student and a leader, but I also love to help. And that's what I would do. A spiritual counselor, a guide to help you go within inside yourself. Yes.
Yes, yes, and you're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. Um, Pam says we could all live multiple lives. I choose the most interesting and thrilling ones myself. Yes, she does.
Yes.
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 So my constellation sisters, she deals with space aeronautical technology type of stuff, and
Oh,
Miss
wow.
Pam, yes, and so she's amazing. I had her on last week. So
Okay.
I'm just loving the people that I am connected to, and this is a space that I got to continue to be in as well. So any final words? I'm going to leave it up to you, ma'am, to say what you'd like to say to close us out. What can you tell people to do? What the first step that somebody should do to really tap into who they are?
Is start choosing you. If it's nothing but 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour a day to sit in a space that's quiet, no distraction, no phone, no nothing. If you can be consistent and diligent to choose you first in that matter, I guarantee you it will lead more than what you expected because it will lead you to hear your own self and see things that you never saw. Just spending a quiet time with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and your God self, your God, whoever you serve. Doesn't matter with it. You got to connect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I would leave right there. Connect with yourself that way. Try that method.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. Wasn't that one? Didn't that go fast?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'm sure I'll be back in the future with something else.
You know. So thank you,
Yes.
thank you. And Mary, hey Mary, this is my daughter's mother-in-law. my sound.
Oh, greeting.
Mhm. So Mary, she said, "Thank you. I really needed to hear that." So
Look
absolutely.
at there. See that? Because it's basic and simple. It's not,
Mhm.
don't always have to be gigantic and, big and flashy.
Yeah,
Basic and simple.
yeah, and
That's
that's what we need. Quiet down, get simple.
yeah, exactly.
So thank you so much. I love you. I'm so glad that you
I
could
love
be
you
here.
too.
And I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, share this video with somebody to help people to, because we need this. Like I said, mental health is an issue. And if people can just hear some words, some encouraging words to help them kind of get centered, maybe things will start turning around. I don't know, but we can just try, right? So thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I am going to play some music to head us out. So don't you go anywhere, Michelle. And for the rest of you, tune in next week and see what I have next week. And, we'll have some more fun. You know how we do. All right, let's see. What do I want
Hold me.
to go out in? Well, we're just going to go ahead and do this one.